I am so happy that I have been able to be a part of this class. I have learned so much, and I'm really looking forward to using the new knowledge that I have when I am back teaching in a school. The things that I liked the best about the class were, first of all, making these videos. I have been afraid of the camera and anxious about making videos. And certainly the first time I did it, it was many, many takes before I could even look at it to submit it. And I feel like I'm definitely getting, better with that. It's, one or two takes and it seems like it's good. So that is much more comfortable for me. I am also really, what I really enjoyed integrating Noteflight into Google Classroom. That was something I had no idea how to do. And I have used Noteflight in the past for different compositions and other classes that I'm taking in the graduate program, but never linked it to Google Classroom. As I said earlier, Google Classroom is pretty new to me, or was pretty new to me 4 weeks ago. So that was pretty cool. And also just doing a little bit more with docs and forms in Google. Because I'm not currently teaching in a school, I haven't made a ton of these. And it's just been helpful to get in there and play around and, set up for me kind of an imaginary or classroom for now, and just make some documents and see how this will work in the real world. Things that I think were challenging were, just as I said, not being linked up to a school domain, not having an actual classroom, and not being able to send things to people through Google Classroom. It did not work for me to use kids' emails address, private email addresses to send out. They were not able to view my classroom. So I found that a little challenging, that I was kind of constantly adapting or trying to, to make something up to make it fit. So that for me was probably the most challenging part. I also don't have any experience in Soundtrap, and I would have loved to maybe have had a little bit more of a tutorial on that. And actually Noteflight too. I've worked a lot more with that, but maybe another video next time on special tricks of the trade with those two favorite tips and tactics that are most used in those two programs. And certainly with Soundtrap, more of a tutorial on how to use it and what it can do for your pieces would have been, very helpful for me. I also think that because I'm new to Google Classroom, I don't know if I'm the only one. I suspect that as these classes go on, you're going to have more and more people who are brand new like me. Just taking things more step by step and really almost over explaining or putting some extra steps in there that someone who is more comfortable with could just easily scroll through the video and skip. But for those of us that, kind of are struggling a little bit, or this is really brand new, as step by step and, not making any assumptions that we know anything would certainly be helpful. But overall, I've really enjoyed it. It was great to be able to just play around in these programs, and I'm so glad I did this. I hope I can take more Google Classroom online classes in the future.